G'day, Keithy here. Thank you for joining me. So we're up here, it's a Sunday, beautiful Sunday, sun's out and it's still cool enough to come up and be in the sun. We've just rocked up to a beautiful beach north of town and you can see here what we've already come across, just pulling up into one of the camp spots so we can have somewhere to perch up. We filled this garbage bag with rubbish. Just as we pulled up, it took us about half an hour to do a lap around and just pick up what we could see. This frame here, I don't even know what this is, a table or something like that. Just as soon as we got here, we had all of that. You can see over here, they've still got their fire going. It's not flaming, but it's still smoking. And there's rubbish all around here. We picked up about 30 bottle caps from around here, broken glass, all kinds of things like that. That's pretty disgusting to see that. And you wonder why councils and national parks and whatnot are getting closed down to the public because of disgrace like that. But the thing with these fires that really concerns me is if you've got kids and they can't quite see that smouldering there, they could come up and run through this, as kids do. Next thing you know, you're going to hospital trip with your kids because they've got bloody 3rd-degree burns to their feet. So if you ever have a fire on a beach anywhere, it doesn't matter, take a bucket with you and just put it out with water, multiple buckets of water, to the point where it's not hot anymore. So if someone's poor kids happen to get out of the car and go, look, they don't run through and burn their feet to bits. We're just about to go fishing, but it's kind of sad that the first 3/4 of an hour we're here, we spent cleaning up someone else's rubbish they were too lazy to take. Absolutely disgusting. I can see more over there. I can see there's a bloody Macca's cup in the bush over there. The amount of broken glass that we've picked up is disgusting. So if you're watching this, don't do it. Make sure you take everything home with you. Leave it pristine when you leave. Even if someone else has left rubbish, make sure you take everything home with you. I can look at another bottle cap just here. Or is that a broken glass? Yeah, look at that. Filthy. And another one. It's like every second you turn around, you're just seeing more and more rubbish that some lazy prick hasn't bothered to take home with them. That's disgusting. The garbage man doesn't come to places like this, and this is why places that are beautiful, have a look out there at that beautiful beach. We don't want things like this closed off, but if you keep leaving your rubbish around here, that's what's going to happen. And people complain that beaches and camp spots are being closed. You can understand why, because national parks don't want to have to spend their time picking up other people's shit. They want to come through and maintain tracks and do what they've got to do. The council rubbish service, they don't come through here, so keep that in mind.
So what you're seeing right here is just a couple of photos from before we started picking up rubbish. I don't know if you can see too well in some of them the amount of rubbish that is actually there. We ended up picking up more after I recorded the initial video. Filled 2 garbage bags and took the old table frame as well back home with us to throw out. So you can see there's quite a lot of stuff on the tailgate. We probably doubled that before we left. It's not very nice to go to a place and see that. Beautiful day for a bit of beach fishing. Nice and calm, no wind. Tide's coming in, we've got about an hour until full tide. So you can see up there's Calm Island. A few of the islands off the coast. Just hoping we catch something. If not, we had a good day.
we got here about 4 or 5 hours ago, and we've been out fishing and whatnot. And this fire's still smouldering away here, so you'd imagine it might even still be smouldering the next morning if someone was to come out with kids or whatever. We don't want them to get hurt, so I'm going to use whatever water we've got left because we're about to head home, just to douse it out a bit, put it down. You can hear how hot that is. Always stand upwind when you do this too. Imagine that on someone's foot. Oh, that's pretty hot in there. It's bubbling away. It's still bubbling. That's really hot. That's all the water we've got. Should make it better for someone else when they come up here next so they don't stand on it. They can still reuse the timber if they want to.